Bagnaia used a three-run strategy in qualifying because to the Sachsenring's short length, but he departed pit lane a few seconds too late on his penultimate fresh soft rear to get his third time attack run in. Despite this, no one dared to challenge his time of 1 minute 19.931 seconds, which he'd already established to win his third pole of the season in 2022. Qualifying was delayed by nearly half an hour due to a power failure at the track immediately before FP4. After a minor collision between previous FP4 season, Aprilia's Alex Espargaro's set the early pace with a 1 minute 20.413 seconds but was swiftly toppled by practice pace setter Bagnaia with 1 minute 20.098 seconds. With a little under 10 minutes of the 15-minute Q2 left, Bagnaia, who established a new outright lap record in FP3 on Saturday morning, went onto the pits for the first time for a fresh, soft slick. Bagnaia set a 1 minute 20.064 seconds on his first flying lap on his second tyre before going on to set a 1 minute 19.931 seconds. He stopped once again at the last soft tyre, but he exited pit lane just a few seconds too late to make a final push. On his last flying lap, championship leader Fabio Quartararo lowered Bagnaia's lead to 0.076 seconds. On his last circuit though, the Yamaha rider had little more to contribute, while yellow flags at turn 1 for Takaki Nakagami's LCR Honda crash prevented a number of riders from challenging Bagnaia. Despite missing the last lap, Bagnaia maintained his head over Quartararo with Joan Zarco of Parmac in third on his Ducati. On his Aprilia, Alex Espargaro leads a row 2 ahead of Gresini rookie Fabio, who qualified first. After crashing in the yellow flags in FP4, Jack Miller, who was 6th on the second factory Ducati, faces a possible grid penalty. This event is still being investigated. On his VR46 Ducati, Luca Marini placed 7th ahead of George Martin on his second Parmac GP22, with Maverick Vinales in Aprilia and Nakagami rounding the top 10. On the second VR46 Ducati, Marco followed D through Q1, which could only finish 11th ahead of a disappointed Joan Mir on Suzuki in 12th. Paul Espargaro was denied a spot in Q2 by Beshissi by 0.004 seconds, but it was Enya Bastianini in 17th who proved to be the biggest shock exit in Q1. The three-time race winner and title candidate has battled all weekend at Sachsenring, unable to make any improvements in qualifying and finishing nearly 6th-10th between Gresini rookie teammate D. Bastianini will start 17th behind LCR's Alex Marquez and KTM's Brad Binder and Miguel Oliveira, with Marc Marquez stand-in Stefan Brault 18th for Honda's sister factory team. Andrea finished 19th on his RNF Racing Yamaha ahead of factory Yamaha rider Franco, while a rookie trio Remy Gardner, Raul Frendes and Darren Binder competed in the field RNF.